Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel back again. Today we're going to talk about the Pilates teaser exercise, which is for me one of the hardest and difficult exercise of the Pilates meta repertoire. We're going to use, just to play around a little bit with the idea, with the exercise, some weight balls. I have a set of 1 kilogram, and then I have a theraband, which is more or less 1 meter 80 centimeters and 1 meter and 80 centimeters. Yes, that's exact, or 2 meters as you wish. Let's get ready. So before we start, I would like to show you my idea of the teaser. So we're starting on our back, our legs are extended and long, and your arms are right next to your head, and you try to make yourself as long as possible. You start all the way with the arms lifting your upper body up. You're trying to reach with your shoulders first towards your hips. You keep that round shape, and then you roll up your spine, and at the end you straighten up your spine. You can bring your arms up all the way here. Don't forget to smile. And then you start first your arms rounding your lower back and go into this deep curve to get the maximal control, going back to your starting position over here. Yes, that's a nice idea. That's pretty hard. That's why let's talk about some variations which make the exercise more interesting or a little bit more accessible to everyone. So let's try the same thing with weight balls in your hands. So you have your legs again extended, your arms over here. Start your arms. I have the weight balls up towards the ceiling, and you're trying to reach all the way up here. Again, curve. Yes. Come up. You can keep your arms here or lift your arms up. That makes it even more interesting. You see, it helps you and it makes you even more interested in your exercise. And then you roll back down to this one. Yes. Then let's put the weight balls to the side. Then we have another one. This is actually my favorite one so far, finding the teaser exercise. So we start in tabletop, arms are extended. Start first lifting your arms, lift your chest, and you're going to hook your hands or your fingers behind your knees. You deepen that curve, and you're pulling with your arm strength, your upper body up towards your knees. And then your legs extending, they're guiding, helping you all the way up to this teaser. From here you can either stay or let go as you wish, and then on the way back down, help yourself, bend your legs, round yourself, and coming back to this one. If you're fine with this Pilates teaser variation, or it's too easy for you after a while, you can do the same thing with your arms. So lift your arms, then you lift your chest, extend your legs at the same time, coming up all the way here, and then you go back down, rounding, going back to your starting position. Nice. That's another great way of doing the teaser. And then here, let's do the same thing with the theraband. So with the theraband, I always like to do like that. You take the center, bring it around the balls of your feet, make sure that you more or less have the center. And here we have to flex our feet, otherwise we're going to lose our theraband. And then for me, let's do the one here. So you lie on your back. This time the arms are here. If you bring, or you can see already, I'm trying to get this elastic theraband quite tight, so I go relatively close with my hands towards your feet. Then for me, let's go directly. You lift your chest up. You can bend your arms and pull your legs up. Deepen that curve again like we've done before. Yeah, you see, it's a nice balance. Oh, coming up, help yourself. Here, here. Or you can also keep the arms extended. Ooh, now I'm up. And then you go back down into this position, going back here. Nice. You can do the same thing also here. Then you can wrap around the hands your theraband, and then let's start with our bent legs and your bent arms. So you lift your chest and then your legs are extending and your arms are following, and they also guiding you up. Make sure that you keep your spine round, and in the end you can lift your arms up. From here you can also lower the legs and bring them up for just a little bit more. Yeah, here, or you get less resistance. Yes, and on the way back, wrap it again here, and then we go back and starting to your starting position here on the side. Yes, I think that brings me to our next nice variation. I'm gonna combine this one. Yeah, let's do it like that. I'm gonna do, for me, the hardest variation. Hopefully I can still do it after all the variations. If not, I'm gonna just use my hands and help myself on the outside of my thighs. And then right up there, we're gonna do also another variation, or some people call it teaser 2, teaser 3. Just as you wish, like you wanna call it. So, you're here. You make yourself as long as possible from your fingertips until your toes. As soon as you lift your arms, you lift your legs up, curve here, you come all the way up here, and stay there for 1 second. You bring your legs down, your arms up, inhale, come back to your starting position into teaser, exhale. Here, you can try it with the long spine, or you can try it with a little curved, or a little mini, let's call it half roll back here, as you wish, and then you roll back down to your starting position. Yes, this is for me the hardest one, and always when you can talk in between, you're not pushing, pressing too much, which is also one really interesting point. Now, let's do one last variation, because I don't want to overwhelm you with all these different variations. This is I call this one the side teaser. So, you're starting here on one side. And we're going to do both sides. Your bottom arm is extended. What you're going to do first, you roll back, slide your bottom arm with you, and you lift your legs up, and you're in this one. And then you slide your bottom arm going back to the side. Yes, you can start here, you can start here, you can start here. Maybe let's go like this, a little bit more interesting. You first bring your bottom pelvis back, slide your arm up, and then you go down here to the side. If this is too much with 2 legs for you, you can do the same thing, and you lift, just maybe start the back leg up and going back down as a little starter, or it's also possible to do the other one, up and down. And then you can do 2. Let's try the other side. Also really nice, really interesting. I like this variation quite a bit. You just have to make sure that you have a little bit kind of a slippery floor that helps you. Otherwise, if it's too sticky, it's hard to do this one, or a little harder. So we're here, then you go back down, and pelvis is up, down and up here, and you go back. That was number 1. Number 2 is you start the same movement and you lift. Oh, you see, I wanted to do already 2, just this leg and going back down, and here bringing this one up, and then brings this one down here. Now, while I was doing the exercise, I got an idea. Let's see. What happens if we don't do long legs like the first version? We bring these legs to tabletop and then going back down. Let's try it again. And tabletop and going back down. That was a nice little extra one. I haven't thought about this one. Of course, here you can also do one leg, bend and going back, and then the other one, and then 2 ones, and then with extended leg. But it's going to be a nice, I would call it an intermediate to advanced variation for you. I hope I didn't overwhelm you with all these exercises. Please let me know in the comments if these variations are nice to you, if it was helpful. And if not, just tell me something else you would like to know about, and then I'm going to record it for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.